Hey, Adrian Morrison here, and in this video I want to show you how to very quickly and very easily set up your own e-commerce store online. So I use this really great platform. There's many different options, but the one that I use is called Shopify.com. So what I want you to do is just quickly write down in your notes Shopify.com. Now Shopify gives you a free trial. They're a free source that you can start out with, and they have a couple of different options that you can choose. And man, do they make this simple. They've got pre-made templates ready for you. All you got to do really is come up with a name for your store, sign up for a free account, and boom, like you're ready to go. Just start picking a template and adding in products. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to Shopify.com's homepage, and these guys are amazing. I mean, they do contests for people that open up stores where they give you the opportunity to meet massive entrepreneurs like Tony Robbins, and tons of like just really great information they provide on their blogs. Even they connect with you, so they have customer service. So if you have an issue, their support is amazing. I've never really had to use it because everything just works good and it's simple. But it's a really great platform. It's like the #1 e-commerce platform online. And now with platforms like this, Shopify has made it easy for somebody like me, somebody like you, to come in very quickly, have a full store up and running in a very short amount of time with no design experience, no tech experience, none of that stuff. I mean, this really is point, click, plug, and play. So here we are on Shopify.com, and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on the screen so it's bigger. So they have a free trial that you can sign up for. So that's what you need to do in your homework is after this video for today, start your free trial, come up with a store name, all that good stuff. So we're going to hit start your free trial. It's going to ask you for your email address and your password and your store name. Okay, so before we go any further, I'm sure you're wondering how much it costs after the free trial. Keep in mind, you don't have to have hosting with this. You don't have to even buy your own domain name. Everything it's all done on their platform, and it's very cheap. We're not talking about hundreds of dollars or anything. It's very cheap. You'll see. Anyways, let's sign up. So I created an email address specifically for this because I wanted to walk you through step by step setting up a store. So that is that email address I created is mynewteststore@gmail.com. Type that in, type in a password. Insane Pet Store. Okay, let's see if that's available. That name is available. Hit create your store. All right, so you'll see the little gears working. So right now they're setting up the store, and they ask you, are you going to be using this for retail, like in a actual brick and mortar business, because they do that. They have options for that. Or do you want to do it as an online store? So we're going to choose online store because this is for e-commerce. And it's going to ask you for your address, and it's going to ask you for a little bit of information. So what we're going to do is we're going to start entering in our info. So Adrian Morrison. Visit a drive. And we'll do 39210. Put in your phone number. I'm just going to make one up because I don't want them calling me about this new account. So you put in, but do put in your real phone number and your real address. Hit next, and it asks you a couple of questions like, are you already selling? Honestly, it doesn't matter what you put in here. You can't do anything wrong. So You can say, I'm just playing around, but you're not really playing around, you're serious. So maybe you just put in here, haven't started selling products left. How much revenue does your business currently make in a year? Once again, this doesn't matter, but may as well be honest. So you can say, if you're just now starting out, 0. Are you setting up a store for clients? You would leave that blank, hit enter my store, and you'll see it'll be set up. And now you just got to choose your template and a couple of other things. So when you get in here, they have a couple of steps for you to follow. So let me just zoom in on this. They kind of walk you through everything. Adding a product to your store, customizing the look of your website, setting up a custom domain if you want one. And so everything's in here. They pay you from here. They show you all the money that you make from here. Everything is done inside this little back end area of Shopify right here. And it makes it very, very simple. Everything's in one spot. You're not jumping around. It's all right here and very simple to access. So you'll see on the left-hand side, orders, products, customers, reports, discount codes, all of these different things. What we're going to do is we are just simply going to customize the look of our website first, because I want you to see what that looks like. Okay, so we'll just hit select a theme, and they have a couple of free themes that you can use that they allow you to tap into, which is really nice. I mean, these are beautiful themes. A ton of people use them, and they do very, very well with them. They've also got a theme store with hundreds of other options that you can buy. I don't know how much they are. Usually a couple bucks, $20, $30, something like that, I believe. But anyways, we could choose any of these themes that we want right here. You can preview them, you can change them. Everything is, very, very, very simple to do. So let's say that we want to use this one down here, the simple theme. It lets you preview what the theme would look like. You could say, no thanks, I don't like this one. I actually like the fashion theme better. All right, so you can put something right there. Or you could say, I want to use this theme. And you can see it gives you a good idea of what they may look like. But we're just going to go over here with the simple theme. And you can view a demo of the theme. So you can see here, it's really cool. And it's just a very simple site that you can have images on for your products, and people can select what size they want. You can go in and you can customize all of this as well. So it's very, simple, yet you can make it custom. So they gave you a couple of demos for each one of these. Like we could come in and may as well demo this one. And you can I don't really like this one. I wouldn't suggest this one. I liked the simple one. All right, so we're going to choose this one. So all you do is hit publish theme, and boom, like this is set up. Once this little button, this little pop-up window here says it's done, bam, like we're done. Your site is literally, it's set up. So now you just can go in and add your logo, or you can add your products. Because if you hit view your store online now, you're going to see that it's all empty. So all you have to do is go in and just simply fill in the space. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to customize and show you a couple of things you got there. You can hit customize your theme. And this is where it pulls up some very cool, simple little tools for you to start making just very cosmetic, very simple changes. So you can change up the colors of everything and the titles. You can put an image, like a logo, in your header, not header, but your header. So you just choose a file, and boom, it'll put your logo right here in the top left. Let me see here if I can find something. I'm just looking on my other screen, so it helps me multitask. I want to see if I could just find a real simple logo that I can throw up here. Okay, so what we can do here is just find a simple logo. Hit save on this. All right, so now what I am going to do is I'm going to bring this logo that I just found, I'm going to bring it over, and I am going to drag and drop it in this box just to give you an idea of how this works. So I got a logo that I found online, and that's the logo right there. What we want to do is we want to get it right here. So just come over here to header and use a custom logo, and you want to hit choose your file. I thought you could drag and drop, but apparently you can't. So let's just try one more time. Yeah, there's no drag and drop feature for this. So you just hit choose file. Okay, so once you have the logo selected or the image selected that's been saved on your computer, you just hit open. Now it's loading the logo in there, and you'll see over here in the top left, now we have this dog lover logo. So very, very simple to add that in. Okay, now you can always come down here and do a tagline. So you can add a tagline over here to the right. So you could say the best deals for dog lovers, right? And everything is so simple to use, and you'll see it starts to look, really, really nice. Okay, so then you hit save on that, and what we've done is we've just built our logo and our little subtext. We can go back from here. You can change everything up that's in the footer down here. So just go to footer, and you'll see all of the stuff that you can change in here. You can put a link down there. You can put your newsletter sign up for your email marketing, which we'll get into later, all that stuff. Social media options. So there are options on the theme to place your Pinterest and your Twitter and your Facebook logos, all that good stuff. So you can have those added in here if you want to use them. Go back to normal, and let me see, go back here. Then you've got your home page. So I don't really mess with this. Then you've got your product pages that you can mess with. That's important, but we'll get to it later. It allows you to zoom in on products. Your sidebar. So this is where you can put the link to your social properties. So like facebook.com/awesome store, and they want it in a specific format. So http:// So you can put that there. See a little Facebook icon pop up. Now your Twitter, http:// facebook.com/awesome store, and then you can put your Twitter in, your Instagram in there. So if you have social properties built already, which I would recommend, and likely we'll go through later as well, you want to link those to your store so your customers can follow you on Facebook, follow you on Instagram, follow you on Twitter, because tons of sales can organically come from that. And they even have a spot for YouTube, but I don't often use YouTube. All right, so all of this you can add in there at save. Now we've got all of our social properties added over there to the left. Then we can come down here and you can customize how the carts look when people add something to the cart. And your checkout page. You can put your logo on the checkout page. We'll get to all that later. So now we've just added our small little touches to this theme. We can come back over here to the themes page, and you should see a preview here of your theme now. All right, so that was simple, right? I mean, all we did was sign up for a free account, choose a theme, add in an image for our logo, and then add in our social properties, and the site literally is set up. Now, we've got to start putting products on this site, so that's going to be very, very important to do. We got to find some cool things to sell to dog lovers. So how do we do that? Okay, we're going to have an entire module on going through finding a bunch of products and how to find the best prices, but I just want to show you a very, very quick way to do it. So now that we've set this up right here, go back to our home page. and it's got here, add a product. So let's click that. Now, in adding a product, we can just come in and give it a title, but first, hey, we got to find something to add. So you can come over here to AliExpress, and remember, we said we're going to do the pet niche. So let's just type in colored pet bed. Actually, I just got a dog, a puppy. He's less than a year old, and it's crazy because my wife has bought him like literally 5 or 6 different pet beds. Like every room in my house has a pet bed in it other than my office, and I'm sure that's coming pretty soon as well. So dog owners spend a lot of money on pet beds. So you can find something that looks nice. Obviously you want to find something that has the best price, which we'll focus on later. Like say these are like $6. All right, and there's different colors in these pet beds. There's $6.99 to $13.99 depending on what size you're selling. And down here they've got different images that you can use, and you can of course always message the vendors so you can contact them and ask them to send you better images if that's something that you need, or images that don't have writing on them or something. So you find a product and say, okay, it's $6.99 for the medium size product. So now let's say we want to put this on our insane pet store. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and we're gonna name this like the candy colored pet bed. Okay, because it asks us what the title is. And then the description is going to ask us about the description. So let's come back over here and let's kind of look at what they have to say. All right, so warm, durable, thick. All right, so basically what you could do is just kind of copy this and maybe it'll paste over nicely. Yeah, there we go. All right, so you can edit the way all this text looks using these different types of formats. So you'll see here that you can change this up a little bit. Let's make that bold. And then let's come down here and we'll make this into a paragraph format as well. What format is this one in? It's a little bigger. Let's get this back to be the same size. And play around with it. Probably heading 3. Yeah, okay. So plush, and so we've got everything here that they would need to know to buy, okay? Now, in the right-hand side, it asks what type of product it is. So we could say pet bed. And it even has a little spot for the vendor name. So let's say that we are using this vendor from AliExpress. You can see here is their vendor name. See it over here on the right? Let me zoom in for you. I want to make sure that you see this. See this vendor name? This isn't necessary because you might use other places, but just so you can remember, hey, this is the store or the vendor I'm using from AliExpress. You can put it in here. You can also organize everything by tags. These come great with organizational reasonings because you might be selling beds, bones, toys, cleaning products, whatever, travel products. So if you want to use tags, you can. Just ways to tag, basically, let's call them categories rather than tags. So you can say, what category is this? All right, now that we've added in this description, what we need to do is add in images. So like I said, you can come over here. You can find images. So you can save these images from the store that they're allowing you to use. These are their marketing materials. So we could right click on this and save it. And then once it is saved, we can then grab that image. I've saved it over here. Drag and drop it. All right. Now it's going to ask us for a price. We're buying them for let's just say this is for the medium size, $7. So what I would do is I would just mark this up to, let's say, 19. $2,999. And then we can say inventory. If it's just one product, I mean, you know, you don't really have to have a whole bunch of SKUs and everything. So you could just say candy colored pet bed. Weight, not necessary, doesn't matter. You're not shipping it. This vendor drop ships for you. So none of this other stuff matters. I mean, you just put in the description, the image, whatever price you wanted to sell it for, and then you created like a little random SKU for it, which once again isn't always even necessary. Save our product. All right, now once you hit save product, you can come over here to view and look, here's what it looks like on your store. So when people hit this, they can see a big image of it, and they can choose to add it to their cart. So that's pretty cool. And they can go through with their purchase. You can also add in additional images of a product over here. You can add in 5, 6, 7, 8 different images of alternate views or whatever. So then you can come back over here to your home page, and you'll see the product here. So very cool, very simple, very easy. Now it's ready to market, like literally. I mean, you don't even have to have a zillion products. I mean, you can just put in 2 or 3, 4 or 5 things that you find offline and just start adding them to the store. And before you know it, you've got yourself like a solid little setup here that you can start marketing. The great thing about this is people come here and they start shopping around and they start buying multiple products. And instead of just spending $20 like maybe they would with an affiliate offer and you would get paid just one time, I see people come in and spend $200 sometimes buying various things on my store. So this is where the profits really add up. And that's why this is such an amazing opportunity, with e-commerce online. So really, you can start going through and just adding in products. All you have to do is come back over here and hit add another product, add another product, add another product right here in the product section. There it is. Up here to the right, you can add another product. And we're going to go through, we're going to make more products. I mean, we're going to add more products to the store, and you're going to see the store transform from something that looks halfway done right now to something that's a really nice, really beautiful store that looks extremely professional. So let's go ahead to the next video where you can get more information on how all of this is set up. We've set up our Shopify store. We've got the free trial. It's completely free. We've named the store. We've added a logo. We've chosen a theme. All of this is very simple. So your homework is sign up for Shopify. Think of a store name. You can change it later. It doesn't matter. And just add one product to the store, doing what I just showed you. And then you can go in and we can really start building this out and making something amazing. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, you can crush it doing this. I mean, you saw that I've done over 400 grand in the past 90 days. It's wild, right? So I'm very excited about this. And you can see it's simple. It's already online. Like the website is live. It's got a product on it, and I can start selling that product. And then I can go over to this vendor over here, and I can have them start drop shipping everything for me. So we are going to do a whole module on going into AliExpress and setting up drop shipping so we can streamline this process for you. So that's it for this video. Hope it was very informative. Hope it provided a lot of value to you, because this is some just really cool stuff. So anyways, I can talk forever. I'll see you on the next video.